Practice, practice, practice. Find out what I do next. What's up, guys? This is Pedro from My Stuttering Life, where, as always, you hear the good, the bad, the very ugly. We're going to laugh, we're going to cry, but through it all, just know that you are not alone. So let's get started. I'm here with Ruby. Ruby is a rescue. I've had her for 2 years, and she is just awesome. This video is all about practice. Practice, practice, practice. Because if you ever want to get good at a skill, guess what? You need to practice. And so what I have learned over, wow, it's been like, what, 20 years of just speech therapy. And I also did some hypnosis. And I'm also doing mindful meditation. Is that if you just want to get good at a skill, you need to practice. Practice, practice, practice. My coaches have all told me, if you want to get better, you have to practice. You got to have that motivation. And let me tell you, y'all know my story. The telephone was my nemesis. The phone, no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't make phone calls. I couldn't receive phone calls. Every time the phone would ring, my heart would just hurt. It would just hurt. And so I told myself, I need to take care of this. I need to do this, because if I don't, how am I going to make it in the real world? And so I bought a phone. All y'all know this. I bought a phone and I practice. And I practice every day. I practice making phone calls, receiving phone calls. I would just pretend. I would draw on my acting background, my drama theater background. And I just practice and practice and practice. And the more that I practiced, it became boring. It became boring. And so when I had to use it in a practical application, when I was in an office, when I had to make a phone call, in my mind, after all those months of practicing, it became boring. And so I picked up the phone and dialed. And if I had a block, I would do what? I would stop, I would breathe, and then I would carry on. And so many people tell me that they don't even notice my stutter. But what they don't realize is I've been practicing. I've been working hard for 20 years. That's a really long time. 20 years is a very long time. But what you're hearing is 20 years of really hard work. I practice in front of a mirror. I read out loud. And every chance that I get, I like to meet new people. For a lot of people who hold on. For a lot of people who stutter, that's really difficult because you have the anxiety. But what I have learned is that there is a great quote, and it's, everything you want is on the other side of fear. That's it. I mean, that's like everything you want is on the other side of fear. And so I took that because I wanted to meet all these new people. I wanted to step out of my comfort zone. And if you just push yourself just a little bit every day, just a little bit every day, you begin to gain momentum. And John Maxwell has an awesome book. It's right up here. It's the laws of leadership, the law of momentum. So every time you step out of your comfort zone And every time that you get a win, you're building momentum. You are building your confidence. And let's say you step out of your comfort zone and it doesn't go too well and you fail and you fall on your face, like I've done many times. Well, you learn from that mistake and then you apply it to the next one. So that way, every single time that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, you are gaining confidence, you are gaining momentum. And after a while, it's pretty much automatic. So, for all of you who are just struggling, practice, practice, practice. Practice reading out loud. Practice in front of a mirror. Practice talking to your dog. I talk to Ruby all the time. She listens, half the time, but that's a whole other podcast or video. Ha! So, if you ever want to get good at a skill, you need to practice. So, if you are doing this, let me know. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you are practicing every day, every other day. Just let me know how you are doing, because we're all different in our speech journeys. We all have a common denominator that we stutter, but we are not alone. So I want you to drop me a comment and let me know. Are you practicing? Are you practicing? If you want to get good at a skill, what should you do? Practice, practice, practice. Okay? Take it from an old man. I'm almost 50 years old. I feel like I'm 12, but I'm almost 50 years old. So, I've been at this for a while. I am a point in my life where everything is good. Everything is fantastic. Everything is just phenomenal because I've been practicing. This is hard work. But I know that you can do it. I know that you can do it because people who stutter are courageous, we are resourceful, and we are creative. We got it going on. Just ask Ruby. She'll tell you, right? Okay, maybe later. All right, so drop me a comment. Let me know, are you practicing? Are you practicing? And if you like this, hit like, share, and subscribe. Hope you have an awesome day, and we will talk again.